age isn't an obstacle when you want to make a difference. In this week's Ones to Know, Ones for Texas Salute, we found a teenager who's making sure the stories of our World War II veterans are never forgotten. Here's Jennifer Lindgren.
And we're churning along, doing it, and all of a sudden, boom! We look out, and here's this huge ball of fire comes flying up out of the sky.
There they were, 97-year-old Jack Najork.
So if we could talk a little bit more about your time on D-Day.
And 18-year-old Andy Fancher.
They hit 3 out of our 5 ships, wiped out the radio room and lost about 10 men.
Talking about World War II. Though 8 decades younger than the person he's interviewing, Fancher is the experienced one here.
These guys are fading at a rapid rate, so now is the time to capture their stories.
Since starting the project 2 years ago, he's interviewed 54 World War II veterans.
I wanted to breathe life into their story again.
In fact, it is the U.S. Navy war veteran who is the rookie.
It's a surprise to me because it's the first time I've told the whole story to somebody as young as that, or at any age for that matter. Nobody ever asked. Nobody ever said, what happened?
Fancher's intrigue with World War II started with this man, his great-grandfather, Gene T. Fancher, an Army soldier. He found this picture when he was 9, with the inscription on the back that read, Italy, 1945.
As a 9-year-old, I had no idea what was going on in Italy in 1945, or why this guy in uniform was over there. So I had many questions, many of which were not answered. He passed away in 1970. Never having shared his story with anyone.
At the ripe old age of 16, Fancher had an idea.
Bye, 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 a bond.
He would begin piecing together the story of his great-grandfather by interviewing and putting on YouTube the stories of other veterans still living in North Texas.
Hello, my name is Andy Fancher, and today we head out to Granbury, Texas to meet a 91-year-old World War II Navy veteran named Harold Walker.
We meet a heroic 92-year-old World War II veteran.
As he prepares to begin his senior year in high school, Fancher says he will continue to interview the men who fought for his freedom more than half a century before he was born. Jennifer Lindgren, CBS 11 News.
It's the kind of kid you see him doing that now, and you just imagine the kind of journalism that he's going to be capable of as he gets older. It's amazing. If you see someone making a difference, someone unique in our community, nominate that person for our Ones for Texas segment. You can go to cbsdfw.com, right on our homepage, click on the Ones for Texas icon. It's right near the top of the page. While you're there, you can watch some of the past stories from our segment as well.